Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Nathan Fox. That's Ben Olson. We're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We've got an email here from Anonymous.
Dear Ben and Nathan, I studied using the Demon and it helped me increase my score drastically, so I was able to apply early in September. I have submitted all my law school applications, and I have already received my first acceptance from the University of Miami Law! Exclamation point. I'm a current college student who will be graduating in December 2023, so I submitted my transcripts without my final semester grades for the fall of 2023. It looks like I will finish my final semester of college with a 4.000, okay, which would probably boost my CAS GPA of a 3.83. Should I request to update my transcripts on CAS even if I have already sent out my applications with my 3.83? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, 100%. Would it be possible for me to email my final official transcripts to law schools with the hope of gaining more scholarship money? Or are the schools only going to use the transcript I originally sent with my application? Please let me know if this addition of a 4.0 would make a difference or benefit me in any way. Any feedback would be greatly appreciated! Exclamation point. Yes, 100%. Boy, just like a point on the LSAT makes a big difference, going from a 3.83 to whatever you might end up with, even a few points, matters a lot. I mean, the GPA scores that we're looking at on these 509s are very narrow, just like the LSAT score ranges are very narrow at any given school. So
they report hundredths of a point on, they don't round it to tenths. They report it in hundredths of a point.
Yep.
And if you're, like it could tick you to where you're just above their 50th percentile. You could have been 49th percentile and now you're 50th percentile. It only matters on the margins. It's not going to matter a whole hell of a lot. But this is the kind of a thing where an attorney, a lawyer, like a professional person, you're going to just you would definitely go ahead and do this. And then you would professionally bring it to the attention of the law schools.
I mean, yeah, it's also a great benefit that you got a 4.0. I mean, it's just another number to anchor in their minds.
Right. That's the number that you would be able to use in your communications.
Yep.
Like if you would that's where it goes back to our clowning on the term low-key, letter of continuing interest.
Yeah.
We were clowning on that on the Thinking LSAT podcast because people are taking it way too seriously and it's just normal professional communications. But this is a great opportunity for you to do the normal professional communications of updating the schools that you've already applied to. Tell them that you're still interested in their school. Tell them that you got a 4.0 in the last semester, which was not reflected on your application. You could update them. You could say my LSAC UGPA has now updated to a whatever. I mean, that's useful information that somebody probably needs to go in and like update you in a spreadsheet.
Yeah. I mean, no, this matters. This is going to affect your index formula too. You said, you said something, you said it's going to matter on the margins, but it's not going to matter that much. But for the schools that,
right,
it's going to matter. I mean, it's
not going to matter that much in pure numeric terms, like in a superficial thing, like 3.83, 3.84, who cares? But when it does matter, it can matter 100%.
Yeah, it's going to matter quite a bit, right? Especially for people that you're being compared to and are similar to now. They're like, oh, we have this pile of people. Well, now you're out of that pile.
Not
possibly.
Right. And you're out of that pile literally in some circumstances where, because back to that like normal professional communication idea, you're now going to be communicating. Maybe it's on the phone, maybe it's by an email. You're going to be communicating with somebody who like has their hands in, probably literally hands in this decision-making process somehow. And you giving them this update is like, oh, they're going to go look up your file. They might actually have a physical file and they're going to go like look at that file and they're going to be, or their digital files. And they're going to be, like Ben said, they're going to be updating that spreadsheet where your index number is calculated. And I don't know, it sort of like brings you to the top of their mind
With very
and
good information, 4.0, right?
with
This isn't
only
like, oh, I
good
have a
information.
DUI and I needed to let you know
Right.
about it.
It's right. It's why, like, if you got promoted at your job, that's an excellent opportunity to update your applications. 2
Mhm.
months later, you're like, oh, I know that I said that I was assistant to the regional manager, but now I'm assistant regional manager. It's like, okay, great. Let's get that reflected on your, and so you get to tell them, hey, I got promoted.
Yep.
So Anonymous gets to say, hey, I got a 4.0 this last semester. Just wanted to update my UGPA has gone up now from this to this, or just to this, because it's the higher number. And now they're thinking only positive thoughts about you, and they're thinking about you, period.
Mhm.
So this can only help you to do these updates if you do it professionally,
Yep.
which isn't that hard.
Yep.
Thanks for writing in. Email daily@lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.